Hold up, I'm breaking ankles like some old tops. My rhyme steady going. Please don't ask me if the flow stop. Deep in the pocket like the roof on a drop top. 101 Dalmatians, the way your boy drop dots. Man, hold up, I got you diving when I'm juking. The clips so sick like the smell from when you're pooping. Man, get down and click the sub button and hit the bell, cause I got a lot more of it. Yeah, who's mains? Terrence House head, who's mains? Batman, Bruce Wayne.
What's goody, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy WhosManzYT. You already know what time it is. We about to get into this week 7 matchup, Steelers at Philadelphia. Before we go ahead and get into that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell so you never miss an upload, especially if you're new. I'm gonna be going over a lot of things football this year, the Steelers, and then I'm also going over a back to the basics style series where I'm just talking about the basics of football. And then after that's finished, I'm gonna be getting into more of the nitty-gritty things, more plays. I'll probably be looking into different playbooks, and it's all gonna be about the for me, the air raid and the spread offense, and then also match style defense. I'll be going over the 4-6, and I'll also be going over the just a 4-6 in general, whether it's 4-3 or 3-4, it doesn't matter. A lot of this stuff I'm going to talk about applies to a lot of different things. So yeah, man, go ahead, subscribe. Another thing is, after this Monday, I do have a Bears gameplay where I'm going to be talking about my spread to run offense that I created. It is a custom playbook, so if y'all not happy about that, it is what it is. But I'm not using these formations that is the meta right now. I don't use bunch. I'm not using trips tight end, all that stuff. Like, this is all actual spread to run style like plays. So a lot of these plays were in the Baltimore Ravens playbook. It's basically a combination of the Ravens and the Cardinals playbook, with a little bit of stuff from the spread. None of the stuff is meta, but yeah, so that's that. I use that playbook. I may just end up using the just the Ravens playbook anyway, but yeah, so that's that. I will be, what else am I getting into? Oh yeah, I plan on using the Falcons here soon, but anyway, y'all don't want to hear about that. Y'all want to hear about my prediction for this week 7 matchup with my Steelers against the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's happening at 1:00 p.m. And yeah, man, it's hopefully this isn't a slaughterhouse, so let's get into it. We got the week 7 matchup, Steelers at the Eagles, and I don't think this is going to be a close game at all. I recorded it a little bit earlier, but it was a little weird, so I restarted it. But yeah, man, this is going to be a short video. I don't think we beat the Eagles at all. Eagles are hot right now, 6-0. They look like one of the best teams in the NFL. And yeah, I mean, they have it all. They got a good defense. They got a good offense. They take the ball a lot, and they score a lot. So, and those are things that we do not do. We don't score a lot. And, I mean, our defense is good, but when we do get takeaways, we don't score points. So I'm going to tell you guys the prediction. I think the game will be, I think it's going to be a 24-3 game. I think our defense will hold in there, for the most part, but because our offense won't be able to get any points on the board, and they'll get a lot of 3 and outs. I just think our defense is going to get tired at the end, and then, the floodgates may open. But, I mean, yeah, man, I don't think this game is going to be close at all. Jalen Hurts looks much improved. The offense, looks a lot better than it did last year, and I think that has a lot to do with play calling. And man, it's just wild, man. Hopefully the Steelers can take a note from the Eagles, because I remember last year, they have Jalen Hurts, and the play calling was just horrible, and then they flipped the script, and you see how it goes. I mean, they did get some key acquisitions in the offseason. A.J. Brown was just a huge pickup. They got Riddick on the defense. to help with the pass rushing. They got Bradbury in the secondary, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I mean, they got quite a few people to help them out, and it's looking crazy right now. The run game is wild, and then they use that run game to open up the pass game. So something that the Steelers cannot do right now, and I think we have the people to do such a good job in that run game and then to open up the pass, and we're just not doing that. I will say this, however, is our defense is doing really good this year again. It's just the offense does not capitalize on these, the takeaways we get on defense. So hopefully we can change that up this game and, change it up for the season, because as long as we can keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket and keep him from running the ball like he's doing on screen right now, as long as you can focus on that and make him throw the ball from the pocket, I think the Steelers have a chance to beat the Eagles. It's just the offense has to do something. You know what I mean? They have to do something. And but personally, I just don't see it happening. But hey, it is what it is. Any given Sunday, I'm not going to completely abandon what I think this team is, capable of. I didn't have too high expectations for my team this year anyway, but I mean, it is what it is. And excuse that bird outside. It's a blue jay just going crazy. Y'all might be able to hear it. But yeah, I'm going to cut the video now. Like I said, it's not going to be a long video. I think the score is going to be 24-3. And yeah, I think we're going to be 2-6 now. And the Eagles are going to be 7-0. And at this point now, I'm thinking it's going to be Eagles-Bills Super Bowl. And the way the Eagles are playing, I feel like they might win the whole thing. They have the style of football that does better in cold weather and crappy weather. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm going to let y'all know, too. I have a Bears gameplay coming up. I use a spread to run, like Ryan Day style offense, and did a pretty good job. Mixed in my new cover 3 match in there, and actually I think it did a lot better. Now I just have to scheme up a little bit more blitzes, and I think that I'll be fine on defense. I may start talking about what I do on defense, but as far as my defense right now, I've added a few wrinkles in there, and I'm comfortable as to what's going on with it. So we will see about that, and I'll talk about that. I have a man defense video coming into Back to the Basics, because I went over cover 2 and 3. So next, I'm gonna go over a man defense, cover 1 and the cover 2 man, and then after that, I'll start to get into match. And actually, I'll get into blitz first, the cover 1 and cover 2 man, and then I will get into the blitz, like a man blitz, and then I will get into match. So I'll be going over with the match. I'll be going over cover 4 quarters and palms. I'll be going over cover 6, cover 9. Cover 6 and 9 I'll do in one video, and then I'll do cover 3 match and then cover 3 buzz match. And then I may go over cover 2 sync, but they took cover 2 sync out of like almost every formation except I believe it was like dime or dollar, which is very rare when I use dime or dollar. So yeah, expect that Bears gameplay. I think it's gonna be cool. And then I'll be using the Falcons at some point. So we're gonna go over the Falcons, and I'll probably try to use the same style offense just because of how their team is set up. And they're yeah, we're gonna get going, man. So just remember, it's GITG, give it to God, man. On the road to 500. We already have a pretty quick start to it. We at 420, 421, I believe. Y'all are just amazing. Thank you everybody for the support, everybody who showed up and showed support, comments on my videos and stuff. It really means a lot to me. But yeah, man, keep on going. We're gonna get to 500. Basically, the further we get in this thing, the more I can do, and your boy might be able to quit his job and just do this full time, and then I can get more in depth with it, like I would like to. If I can, man, I'm gonna be getting these books, these coaching theory books. I might do that anyway, regardless how many subs I get. Get these coaching theory books and just see if I can apply a lot of coaching things to Madden. I want to get into scheme, like when to call certain things, why you want to call certain things, as opposed to just like, okay, well, I'm going strictly off tendencies. And I think when you think like a coach, it helps you out on offense, because it's one of those things like, okay, well, so-and-so likes to do this, so here are the things that you can do, and here are the things that you can do to set it up. So, man, can't wait to get, to my goal. Lastly, whenever I figure this computer situation out, I'm going to start streaming. I'll just stream on YouTube. I don't want to be taking you guys from here to Twitch, and then from Twitch to this thing and that thing. I might keep everything on one little platform. So, GITG. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Hopefully we win. Doubt it though. And I'll see y'all on Monday.